Hello, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the final part of my Axial SMT10 upgrade series. In this part we are going to be upgrading the wheels and tires. We'll be upgrading to the J Concepts Firestorm tires with the J Concept Tribute wheels. Now the Tribute wheels come in with three different offset adapters. The first one is the 11mm. This one's 18mm. And this one's a 25mm. Since we're sticking this on the SMT10, we will be using a 25mm, the largest one. They also come with two different styles of hubs. This one's covered and this one is open. I will be using the open one because I foresee myself taking the wheels on and off pretty often, so it's easy to access the wheel nut with the open hub. So I'm going to put these together on the wheels, and when I'm done with that, we'll be right back. Okay, with all four wheels and tires put together, it's time to mount them on the truck. Alright, we've got the wheels and tires mounted onto the truck. We'll be right back for a better view. Alright, here is the final view of the J-Concepts Firestorm and Tribute wheels entire combo mounted onto the SMT10. Let's take a look there, look at that stance. Nice and imposing. Look at the hubs. And this thing is ready to roll. Let's do a short recap of everything we did to this truck throughout this upgrade series. Alright, in part one, what we did was here we upgraded the transmission housing to a aluminum transmission housing. We also upgraded the gears inside the transmission to the SSD steel transmission gears. In the spur area, we've upgraded the spur to an extra speed steel spur, 56 tooth, and we're also using the 15 tooth pinion that comes with that extra speed spur. For power, we're using a Hobby Star 4-pole 3500 kV motor. It's waterproof. It's a brushless uncensored motor. For the ESC, we are using a Hobby Wing 10BL60 brushless ESC. It is also an uncensored ESC. In part two, we moved on to the axles. So in the axles, in the rear, we've added Boom Racing HD steel diff gears in the rear axle, and we've also added Vanquish rear axle lockouts. We've added extra speed axle tubes in both the rear and the front axle, and the rear axle has also been upgraded with Boom Racing HD steel axle shafts in order to fit through the axle tubes. And in part 3, which was the suspension and links, as well as some of the knuckles, we've added Axial Yeti link plates to the trailing arms on all four. For strengthening, we've added SSD upper links for those. We've also added MIP drive shafts, and we've also added SSD knuckles, steering knuckles, and SSD steering links as well. Here we've got the Vanquish servo mount, as well as a DS3218 20 kg servo. Also added an Axial bomber sway bar to the front, so now we've got a front sway bar as well as a rear sway bar. And the last part, we just added the J-Concepts Tributes and Firestorm combo. So it looks like one pretty mean truck now. Excited to get it running along with my son's grave digger, which is also upgraded in a similar fashion. Thanks for watching.